I was always a hustler. My dad did upholstery on cars. My mom had odd jobs. Neither went to college. And for whatever reason, however it happened, I was a hustler. As a kid, because I had to make my own money, I got an allowance, but not much. And anything I wanted beyond what my allowance could afford, I had to figure out how to earn it myself. I was a very curious kid, and that curiosity turned to business.
It was clear from a very early age that Mark was going to be an entrepreneur. There were three boys, me being the youngest, Mark being the oldest, and the middle brother, Brian. Mark found a way to incorporate us as young children into his success. Us going out and selling candy, door to door, snow, him in the car. And if we made a sale, we would give him the money.
In the early 70s, both the Pittsburgh newspapers shut down. Mark and his buddies, barely old enough to drive, hightailed it out to Cleveland, Ohio, bought the Cleveland Plain dealer, drove back to Pittsburgh, and sold them on a street corner for twice what they paid for them.
I really realized I wanted to go to a full business school. I saw a list of the top 10 undergraduate business schools, and I looked to see which one the cheapest was, and it was Indiana University. And so that got me to Indiana sight unseen. I'd never been to the campus, didn't know anything more than what I read in the Underground Guide to College Campuses. I needed to make money in college. And so we would throw these parties where we would charge $5 or $10 or $20 to get in. And they kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I wasn't even 21 yet when I was throwing these parties. And we figured out how to buy the Silver Dollar Disco and took out all the disco stuff and renamed it Motley's Pub. It was enormous. It was huge. The lines down the block. And that literally paid for more than a semester of school. After I graduated from Indiana, I was able to get a job at a company called Your Business Software, where I started to learn about technology, and then I got fired. Go and start Micro Solutions. I started with one customer. I'm still sleeping on the floor, no money. Fortunately, it worked, and that led to another customer and another customer, and that helped me grow Micro Solutions to we're on a $36 million runway rate when we sold it to CompuServe for $6 million.
In the early days, when Mark was being the innovator, he would have so many ideas, so many thoughts flow through the man's mind. He just has always had this innate sense of what people want.
I met Todd Wagner briefly in college, but we reconnected when we both got down to Dallas. We would get together for fun and swap business ideas, and he was like, look, there's got to be a way to listen to Indiana basketball using this new thing called the internet. And I'm like, let me go to work in doing this. I'm in. And we went to work and created a company called AudioNet. Within weeks, we were up and running. Within months, we had an office. Within a year, we were crushing an entire industry and basically started the whole streaming industry. When Todd and I started AudioNet, we knew eventually we'd have to do video. And so we bought broadcast.com, started added video, and we just started growing and growing and growing. And one of our investors along the way was Yahoo. And we went public in 1998. And at the time, it was the biggest first day jump in a stock in the history of the stock market. And by July 1st, 2000, Yahoo not only made an offer, but we closed our deal for what turned out to be $5.7 billion in Yahoo stock. Not bad for a kid from Pittsburgh.
For the first time in franchise history, the Dallas Mavericks have won the NBA championship. Congratulations to Mark Cuban, the amazing team that calls themselves the Dallas Mavericks.
I never really truly understood just how ingrained a sports team becomes in a market till I bought the Mavericks. It's been amazing. When the Mavs are doing well, the whole city's on fire. But that connection that we're able to make with fans in Dallas doesn't happen in other businesses. That's truly what has made it special.
Mark has created so many businesses. He is happiest when he is helping others achieve their goals.
I realized at a young age that selling is not about convincing. It's not selling ice to Eskimos. It's really about finding out how you can help somebody.
Mark has one of the biggest hearts that you could imagine. He is a passionate supporter of everything that goes on in the Dallas community.
And everything Mark does for the city, for the frontline workers, for the police, for whoever is in need, that is who he is, being able to put himself in the shoes of people in need.
To me, philanthropy is having as much direct impact as I possibly can. For the Mavs Foundation, it's more for the Dallas and Fort Worth community. How can we improve education? How can we improve wellness? But with the Mark Cuban Foundation, I really try to raise the bar with education in particular and healthcare outcomes.
Mark is a loving father who has changed the world in so many ways with both his technology, vision, and his huge heart.
I'm just getting started. What comes next, I don't know, but all I know is I haven't done my best work yet.